Hello, classmates. My name is Juan Carlos Rodarte, and I'll be talking to you about strategic planning and project setup. So, what is the difference between strategic planning and strategic management? Well, strategic planning is strategy formulation, which is the process of investigation, analysis, and decision making that provides the company with a criteria for attaining a competitive advantage and includes defining the competitive advantages of the business, crafting the corporate mission, specifying achievable objectives, and setting policy guidelines. Now, on the other hand, strategic management is a set of managerial decisions and actions that help determine the long term performance of an organization. It includes environmental scanning, both external and internal, strategy formulation, strategy implementation, and evaluation and control. Now, what are some of the reasons why strategic planning would fail? Well, some of the reasons would be the failure to align plans to mission and vision statements, time commitment, a lack of strong sponsorship, not making it a priority, resistance to planning, and development of unsuccessful or unused plans. So all of these are reasons as to why an organization would have some resistance to implement strategic planning and thus fails. So, what is the strategic management process? The strategic management process consists of four basic elements. The first one being the environmental scanning, which is done through a SWOT analysis, which it gives the strengths, the weaknesses, the opportunities, and the threats of a business. And then we move on to strategy formulation, which encompasses the mission, objectives, strategies, and policies, and it aligns them all so that they all work with each other and not against each other, so they'll be in sync. And then we move to the strategy implementation. So there is where you go ahead and implement the new strategies that were developed during the planning phase. And then we move on to the evaluation and control. Now, this fourth element is continuous evaluation and control. So it gets tweaked along the way. It's a never-ending process. It needs to be done in order to make it a success. Now, to ensure that all this goes smooth, there's an individual that's called a strategic manager. And that individual's role is to develop, implement, and manage a business's long-term strategy. Okay? Like I mentioned, strategic management is to take the company long-term, and the key responsibilities for this strategic manager is a core strategic planning, performance management, collaboration, crisis management, risk management, coaching, data analysis, and creative problem solving. So this is a very experienced individual in many different skill sets in order to be able to manage the strategic planning. Okay. All right, so what are the benefits of strategic planning? Well, that will be the alignment of organizational activities and priorities to the strategic plan, resulting in strategic management. Maximize the organization's long-term performance. And for a company to be successful in the long run, companies must not only be able to execute current activities to satisfy an existing market, but they must also be able to adapt and satisfy new and changing markets. All right, here's my references. Thank you for listening. I'm looking forward to your critiques. Thank you.